All right, so OpenAI just announced they are rolling out a new version of Dall-E in October for enterprise and ChatGPT Plus users. And they released some images, and so this is one of the new images from Dall-E 3. And I took the same prompt, the one that you can see here, and ran that through Midjourney. And then Midjourney generated these 4 images. And you can see the comparison here. Given the prompt, Dall-E definitely wins. Now, let's check out the next one. And while we do this, we should keep in mind that it's probably the case that the Dall-E team ran quite a lot of different tests, and then they kind of cherry-picked the best ones. And what I did here, I just took that prompt and ran it once through Midjourney. So it's probably a bit of an unfair comparison, but nonetheless, the beautiful thing about this is that you can see this field is developing so fast, quality is increasing. If you compare this one, the image that Dall-E has generated here, same prompt in Midjourney, right? I gotta say the Dall-E one definitely wins. Then here, modern architectural building with large glass window situated on a cliff overlooking a serene ocean at sunset. This is Dall-E, this is Midjourney. I've also upscaled one of the images from Midjourney. They look nice, but when we look at the details, I gotta say this one looks a bit more realistic, right? This one looks a bit cooler, but it also looks a bit unreal, and there are some things here that don't really make that much sense if you look at the details. Versus with the Dall-E one, you gotta say this could be real. Very, very dope and real, and there's nothing where you look at it and it's like, yeah, a real building wouldn't look that way. Here's the next one, the Potato Kings, Dall-E, and what Midjourney has generated. Again, I would say Dall-E wins. And then we got this, and here definitely very beautiful image. Although, you know, Midjourney's generations are great as well. Next one is a detailed oil painting of an old sea captain. I thought this was interesting because this does not really look like an oil painting, right? Versus Midjourney's look much more like what I'm looking for when I want an oil painting. So I thought it's interesting that they captured this now. What of course is impressive by this is kind of how they created the malevolent clouds and all of this thing. But overall, still, this one I would definitely give to Midjourney. I like those images much more. And then here's another one. Interesting to see that they're actually not that different in this case. Quite similar, right? And then one more here. The human heart made of translucent glass. So the Dall-E version and the Midjourney version. And I gotta say again, this is one where it's kind of hard to say, but the Dall-E one, since we say human heart, seems kind of better just because it's actually a better representation of the human heart rather than the symbolic one. And of course, where Dall-E 3 really exceeds is that it can generate actual text, which is something that Midjourney can't do, and kind of creates this jumbled nonsense text letters. Now, there are rumors that Midjourney 6 will be able to create proper text, but so far Midjourney 5.2, that's not the case yet. So I think it's a beautiful arms race between the different image generation tools, and we are all benefiting from it. I'm excited to see once Dall-E actually rolls out, once Dall-E 3 actually rolls out in October, and let's see what it brings.